Welcome back to the TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from TikTok. The saga continues. Even though people are leaving, the label, leaving Passport Bros, I believe the movement, it is what it is, right? It's expats. It's always been something before. It's just the name gets changed. And because people are hating on it and, talking shit about it, doesn't make me want to leave or relabel myself to something else. I am what I am. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
What is the most attractive language a man can speak?
Money.
What is the most attractive
Mr. Oik.
Passport bros go to third world countries.
About a freaking passport. I've had one of these since I was 2. Y'all acting like they just came up with these in 2022. I'm gonna go over and get me a woman to be able to abuse her. Ain't nobody gonna do y'all understand how people feel about Americans? That just goes to show you ain't been nowhere. So y'all think y'all gonna run your broke asses over to other countries and they go, oh, these some black kings from America. Most people don't like.
I think you guys forgot what Passport Boys or Bros was really intentionally made for. It was for men who already get women to go across overseas to find traditional women of old traditions. There's a huge difference. There's men that are actually looking for love and companionship. So they're looking.
It's weird to hear him say good things about Passport Bro. He says he's like the biggest women panderer out there with like Derek Jackson and what you call it?
For women that cook, clean, appreciative, want to be stay-at-home wives. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know some gentlemen that have got a wife from another country.
The reality is that many of these men who are choosing to travel abroad are the high-value six-figure men that many of you modern women claim.
We talk about it like 60% of people, passport owners are actually 100 grand plus earners.
That you want. With the caveat being that many of these men who choose to exercise their options and travel abroad are traditional men who are in search of traditional women and who want nothing to do with modern women and their feminist ideologies and mindsets.
Correct.
Instead, these men are choosing to go to other countries to meet women who understand what it means to be a wife and a helpmate, women who understand what it means to reflect and respect his values and his standards, women who are feminine, submissive, and not combative. Basically, traditional men in search of traditional women, because traditional men view women in two ways. You're either an asset or a liability. And when it comes to the modern woman's mindset, it's definitely a liability.
Correct.
Thus, exercising their options to go to other countries.
Yep.
Passport bros.
Fine. Now I'm the bad guy.
9 times out of 10, you are not getting these men in their prime. And the reason...
No, they're actually within their prime. Most men are traveling within their late 30s and 40s. So that's actually prime for men.
Why this garbage started in the first place is because these passport bros went around and said, oh, look at this other group of women. They're so much better.
Yeah, we said they're what we're looking for. We never really said that. Well, I guess we did say that they were better, but why does that make you feel so bad?
Than you. And that will naturally put anyone on the defense. 15 years ago, when my grandma was about 75, she was talking about how some guy at the senior center proposed to her.
Okay.
But he didn't have enough money, so she turned him down.
Okay.
If my grandmother can get a man, then why do you feel so high and mighty that you can get one too?
What? I'm confused.
If these men treat women from their own tribe like garbage, what makes you think that you will fare any better? They're pitting women against each other, and if you were as smart as you claim to be, you would see it and not fuel it.
Have men not been pitting against each other this whole time? You're looking for the most successful, the tallest, the most athletic, the most gorgeous men out there. Isn't that us competing for it with each other? You're fucking stupid. If you want love and you want relationships, you're always competing against other people because you're not it. You're not the perfect package where everybody's just falling over to be with you. No, if you want the perfect package yourself, you also have to sacrifice things for them. That's why we are leaving, because women like you aren't willing.
Let's think about it this way. All I said was that you have to be a better human, and that if you have to get a passport essentially to go get coochie, then that says something about you. Why? Because there's millions of people here in America, including people that travel.
You think it's really that hard to get coochie in America? That's not why they're leaving. We can get coochie anywhere. Coochie is like free for most of us men that are passport bros in the US. Like, I don't really have to take anybody out to have sex, but that's not what I'm looking for. I mean, mindless sex is it is what it is, mindless.
Overseas. So if you can't get a girl here, then good luck getting a girl anywhere else. And you also want to know why? Because in other countries, men are held at a different standard.
So are women. Women are also at a different standard than men. This is why men are also held at a different standard, because they fit the criteria that men are looking for, but also women fit the criteria that women are looking for, and women fit the criteria that men are looking for.
They are providers. They do pay for a lot of the shit. They are the main breadwinner, and they do take care of shit. Unlike a lot of you men nowadays, huh? And
it's also hard to do these things when you have strong, independent babes like you that think you can do everything without a man. So why would we even want to bother?
what? Y'all don't like America because we have free will here? Or is it because women have more rights and we're able to provide for ourselves, and now that we're realizing that we don't need you, it's showing?
No, because you can do those things, and those aren't the things that we're looking for in traditional wives. Duh.
And now y'all are mad, talking about, oh, we're going to get our passport. Go ahead. Clap, clap. You didn't make the roster anyway. Don't hate from outside of the club that you couldn't even get in.
But yet you still make a whole video about us and trashing us and saying it's okay for us to do it. Okay, sure. Thank you. Thank you for your blessing.
Nobody wants to talk about this because I think it validates toxic manosphere commentators. They would rather ignore it completely or deny that it's even a problem. Perhaps the most troubling part of the new data isn't just the rise in single men, but it's a growing nihilism that single men have towards relationships. The number of single American men who said that they are, quote, much less likely to be interested in starting any relationship of any kind increased a full 11% after the pandemic. It now stands at nearly 2/3 of all men. We are effectively in a vicious feedback loop. Societal factors say it's not a problem. Technology anesthetizes your brain better than ever before. Economically, you likely don't have a chance in hell at buying a house or vastly outpacing any female in the workplace based on your average wages. Why bother? Just do drugs, play games. To the extent that many men are even, quote, trying to date, many report that just means signing up for online dating and then not taking it all that seriously. Unsurprisingly, these attitudes are not all that attractive to women. Hence, they are bumping up the age bracket that they will consider to even date. The antisocial behavior doesn't just pertain to dating. It's all aspects of male life. The most recent survey of American life found that, quote, men appear to have suffered a far steeper decline than women. 30 years ago, a majority of men, 55%, reported having at least 6 close friends. Today, that number has been cut in half. Slightly more than 1 in 4 men have 6 or more close friends today.
That's pretty sad.
15% of men have no close friends at all, a 5-fold increase.
I'm part of this. I have 3 close friends. Friends that I would ride and die for. Those are only 3. You know, according to the survey, there used to be 6. Nowadays, we have 3, and many people, and 15% of us have 0. That's a problem.
Since 1990. 500% in the number of men who say they have 0 close friendships. Women, on the other hand, see a slight decline in large numbers of friends, not even close to the same increase in complete friendlessness. Once again, it's a uniquely male phenomenon. People with fewer friends report, unsurprisingly, being much more lonely, often find themselves relying on their parents in very tough moments, as opposed to a generation ago they would have called friends. You can't just blame technology because it's not happening to women as much. Despite the increase, everything points to men. I don't know how you fix it. I have no earthly idea. But like with the book of Boys and Men by Richard Reeves, you have to acknowledge that we have a problem. You have to ruminate it, you have to debate it, you have to have everyone propose something, and then eventually you throw everything you can at it, because if we don't, I think the one thing that anyone can even remotely, who is historically literate, can say is that hell hath no fury like a bunch of single men with no prospects in society. Nobody wants to...
He is correct. And this is where we're seeing a lot of these mass tragedies nowadays. It's these lonely men that have no prospects in life, that they feel for them to even get noticed or anything, they have to do something so tragic.
Okay, fun fact. It's Monday. I got to hit you with some fun facts. In 1998, the movie Stella Got a Groove Back released, right?
Mm-hmm.
It brought an awareness to women that, you know, possibly you can get your groove back if you're in the upper age. So this group called Girlfriend Tours, it's out of Jamaica. It's based out of Jamaica, started by 2 American women whose families do not like it. And one of the ladies has a daughter in college. So her family turned on her, took her out of the wheel because she takes 3 to 4 trips a year to Jamaica to get the poom poom pounded. Are you serious? So wait a minute. Passport Bros wasn't first, it was Passport Hoes? You hoes ain't shit. Y'all complain about everything and then turn around and did it first. That's some real debaucherous shit. I don't like that, ladies. Y'all sneaking and geeking over there with my cousins and shit. Let Trevor pound you down now.
Goddamn, Trevor.
Yeah? Okay.
That was some interesting chow. Mr. Wink, that last gentleman, he was hilarious. You know, this passport movement and just whatever label it gets thrown at him. Same thing with the manosphere and everything. We're a part of it. Men are a part of it, right? It doesn't matter if people view us bad or not, or they see the manosphere as this or that. As long as we represent the manosphere in the proper way, at least the people in our channels or the people that we want to follow, I think it spreads the correct message overall. Yes, people are going to think that we're misogynist or whatever it is, but that's because they don't watch our content. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's chow time.